In this video, we are going to look at Apple. We've been watching Apple, of course, for years, like everybody else. Interestingly, people talk about Apple in fundamental terms. They talk about Apple iPhone 6. They talk about Apple trading over $100. They talk about Apple's bearing on index valuations due to its massive market capitalization. One thing we want to focus on, though, is the technical aspect of Apple. What we've done here is we have drawn some important support and resistance lines that originate from the monthly range. That is a September monthly range, the high of 103.74 down to the low of 96.14. We can see that we have really had our lows and highs be right around important retracement levels several times on a daily basis. This is the daily chart over this month. We see it here, we see it here with this arrow, we see it here, we see it again with these arrows, and over here. You can also see that Apple bounced off of this blue uptrend line here. And over here, this downtrend line has become relevant to the price of Apple. We want to go ahead and take a peek at something very interesting with a weekly chart. This is the weekly chart of Apple. What we did is we have drawn some retracement lines from the 2014 low right around 70.51 all the way up to that aforementioned 2014 high, 103.74. We can see that about 4 weeks ago we bounced right off this 95.90 area. That is that 23.6% retracement area. However, we want to get a better look at exactly how technical Apple has been trading. We're going to go ahead and look at some important range over the past several weeks. When we do so, we can see that last week's low in Apple was right around that 23.6% retracement of the 103.74 to 96.07 range. So even on weekly charts, Apple is taking some important cues there. Finally, we want to go ahead and take a look at our Apple monthly chart. This is actually very interesting. We're going to start off with a base right around this 54.90 area right there. Going to draw some retracement lines moving higher, and we're going to do so, we're going to extend them so that the pullback we saw in late 2013 coincides with our extension lines. When we do so, let's go ahead and change that color real fast over to blue so that it stands out here in this video. I'm going to zoom in on that to finalize our presentation here. We can see that the monthly high was right around that target area that we were looking at, just below this 104.29 area. So that a very clear indication that Apple is trading very technically. We see that on our daily charts, our weekly charts, and our monthly charts. So there is a method to these markets. We'll see if Apple can continue to remain above 100 during the month of October. Thank you.